Well, I told you I'd record it and I forgot. So to take the front bumper off, take out this fastener, and this fastener, and the same thing over here. This one, and this one. Then you take out, there's 3 screws in the inner fender. Take them out, and then you can take your hand and grab a hold of this and pop this out. It'll pop out all the way around here, and it's just snap clipped in on little clips. It's really easy. Here, I'll show you. I just popped it in. But if you just reach behind here and grab it, give it a little bit of a pull. Just gently work it. That's it. The bottom's not screwed on right now, but you can see it's ready to fall off. That's all you got to do. Do that on both sides. Bumper will pull off, and then I'll show you the screws underneath here in a second. So to put this back on, just start here at the front. Pop it in. Pop that in. It's like a frickin' Lego set. It just pops together. Now, to put the bumper on, you start the top. What I do is I hang this over the hood latch, and then the bumper kind of just hangs there, and then you can put your top 6 fasteners in, tuck your sides, pop them in like I just did, and then you'll lift it up and you'll put your bolts in and the wheel wells and underneath, and I'll show you those in a second. All right, so here we are. This is the passenger side wheel well. You can see the splash shield in the wheel well is still out, and this will have to go up in on top of the bumper. But what you want to do first is reach in there and plug in the fog lights. Make sure before you pull the bumper, you unplug the fog lights. So that's what I'm gonna do. There it is. It's just a simple plug, and you can reach it from the fender well. All right, now in this wheel well here, you want to take this lower part and put it on top of the bumper so that it pushes in like that. Then you're going to take these little screws, and there's 3 holes here. One there, there's one there, one there, and then there's one there and there. So you're going to put them in. It's easier to get to these if you take the wheel off, but you don't have to take the wheel off. So get them started. Then you want to lift the car up the rest of the way or climb under it, whatever you do. All right, under the front bumper, you have this, which is another one of these little screws. This actually goes up through, and it goes through the bottom part of the inner fender. So you want to line up the thread clip from the inner fender. So basically this screw ties the inner fender well to the bumper. And these little screws are 7/32. Tiny little guys. Just snug them up. So that's the only screw you need to take out on the passenger side to remove the bumper. Now if you move under here, under the car, there's 1, 2, 3 push pins. So what you want to do, take your push pins that are already lined up with the holes. Push them up in there. And this is what holds the bottom of the bumper. There we go. Now, I'm kind of a pro at taking this bumper off now because I've had it off like 9 times. And I'm gonna have to take it back off again once the ballast comes. I checked my eBay page, the ballast doesn't look like it's gonna come till freaking Tuesday, and it's Saturday, so I need to drive this car to work Monday and Tuesday, so I'm gonna padiddle my way to work. One headlight. So here we go over here. This is the driver's side. Remember, tuck the inner fender well up on top of the bumper. And then you can look up through this hole and line it up with the thing. Once you get the screw started, snug it up and move over to the fender well and put your other screws in. Okay, so you get your three screws started here. Get your 3 screws started. Now you can get on these 2 with the wheel on, but this bottom one you have to do with a ratchet. So what I like to do is I'll actually squeeze here and here and actually pull these panels together. And that way they line up better. And you're just snugging it. You're not killing them. They're just little bolts. And then take yourself manual ratchet. I know, manual. Yeah. And that's really all that holds this thing on. There's 6 fasteners up top. There's 3, 4, 5 across the bottom, and then there's 3 in each fender well. And that's all that holds the bumper on. So, I mean, I can get this bumper off now in like, I don't know, 6 minutes. Like, it's nothing. So, those are done. Remember to plug in your fog light before you do that. Squeeze in on it that way, because this inner fender helps hold this bumper in from popping out. So that's what these screws do. So basically you want to make sure that the edge of this is lined up with the edge of the bumper. Take your hand ratchet. Tighten that one down, and you're done. Bumper's on. Alright, I'm gonna set you up on this headlight since the other headlight ain't gonna work. So, you can see the parking lights I showed you. Those little circuit boards that I conformal coated is there and here. And then these are the upgraded LEDs. You can see how bright they are. They're ridiculously bright. And same thing on the driver's side, but they are very bright. And so now I'm gonna go in, I'll turn the headlights on, and you can see the brightness of the LED. There's the low beam, there's the high beam. Maybe when the ballast comes for the other headlight, I'll have a chance to, I'll just record taking the bumper back off and pulling the headlight back out. As for that, this is the electronic mechanic with the Lincoln MKT doing some headlight work. Trying to make these $1,000 headlights last a little longer. Take it easy, everybody. Hopefully I showed you enough in this video to be able to do this bumper removal and headlights on your own. I just took the bumper off and put it back on. Forgot to film it because I'm an idiot. Anyway, I got the new ballast for that side headlight now, so both sides will work. They are LED bulbs now that are ballast driven, and I've been driving for 3 days on just the passenger side LED bulb, and let me tell you, it's ridiculously bright. One bulb is as bright as both Xenons used to be, or HIDs, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to turn them on and show you the LED turn signals that are replaced with, which are super bright, and show you the headlights. there's the regular headlights, and then the high beams on these is just little metal flaps that flip up to reveal the rest of the beam. So, I mean, they're bright. And I'll leave links to the bulbs, the LED bulbs, and the headlights and the turn signals in the description below. So hopefully this video helps you out. Getting these cars outfitted. If there's, I know they only made about 60,000 of these cars, but there's got to be some people out there wanting to do something with them. So that's all I have for now. This is the Electronic Mechanic, and I'll see you in the next video. The ballast that I got was on eBay. This is the old ballast, but it's the same brand. I'll leave a link to that eBay page as well. It was less than $40 for an OEM ballast. It was new old stock, but I'm not going to complain for less than 40 bucks. These are like 250 from Ford, so definitely a cheaper way to go.